we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, David Alaba. One of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Baumgartner! It's a loose ball. Possums. Baku. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alaba is now in the last chance saloon.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Goal! Germany! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Germany take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
Played out to the right. Henriks. Now it's Havertz. Havertz. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Looks to slip it through. Keeps everyone guessing. Going for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Musiala, the scorer already in the game. Lienhardt. Havertz with the ball through. Baumgartner. Germany are leading with half-time drawing close. Baumgartner. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Lima. Now it's Gregoritsch. And there's the end of the first half.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Germany leading 1-0 at the break. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Germany carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Rudiger. Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Musiala. A real chance to break. Is there any support? He might not need it. And it's in the back of the net! Austria are level.
Oh look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
It's a long forward pass. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Lima. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, that's true.
And is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Parsons. Seibelt with a delicate ball. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Austria had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. Goal, Austria! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Going to be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Austria take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Spoon forward. Goretzka. Plays it out to the wing. Tries a through ball. Whipped in. Tries a header! And the follow-up. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Seoson's. Goretzka. Now the pass.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Who's going to make this theirs? So not long left in this now. Germany are staring a first-round exit in the eye. Brings it forward, hit long and direct. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
And it's Goretzka. Defence has got rid of that. Seibelt. Passes it through. And now they can launch a counter. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks like a good ball through. Arnautovic. Posh. Seibelt. Time to deliver. Has gone out. Austria look as though they're about to make a change. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. So who's he picking out? He's come loose. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Germany are out. Germany eliminated in round one. It is so far from what they dreamed or believed, but there's nowhere to hide from it. They have gone. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
This is so hard to take because they never really got a chance to get going, and it has to act as a good learning curve now. Losing sometimes can make you a little stronger.
New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season. Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. Brentford against Middlesbrough. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Brentford against Middlesbrough. There's the whistle. New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season. Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. Brentford against Middlesbrough. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm...
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Brentford providing the challenge to Sheffield United. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me. Drama, despair, delight, expect them all and so much more. We are all set for day one of a brand new season. Brentford against Middlesbrough. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Aston Villa against Middlesbrough. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Here then the lineups for this game. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Jadon Sancho is one who has really impressed me on the wing, Peter. I like the way he's worked at his game, the way he's refined his game, and he's brought out new strengths. Now he needs fewer touches, just to be a little more efficient in the way he goes about his business, and I'm sure that's going to develop in time.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. The Teessiders were imperious in their opening fixture. They turned on the style, hit the ground running. Not offside that time. It's a long forward pass. First quarter of an hour gone. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pau Torres. No goals as yet. Morris brings the ball forward. Middlesbrough have just announced that their manager will be... Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Who's going to make this theirs? McGinn tries a long pass towards the front. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ealing Jr. brings it forward. Now the pass. It's come loose. Cash. McGinn. Sancho. Maatsen. Konsa. Onana. McGinn. Onana. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Fired deep towards the back post. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Fry. Force plays it out to the wing. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. McGinn. Tielemans. Cash. And it's half-time here. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the action is back on the way. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Now it's Watkins. Watkins passes it through. And that really should have hit the net.
Yeah, the first touch was the thing to pick out there. That was really nice, but what followed was a big disappointment, and he'll know now what he needs to work on. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Smith. Force. Smith. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sancho. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Cash. McGinn. Now it's Watkins. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sancho. Watkins. No breakthrough, and well into the second period, it is still anyone's game. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Watkins tries to stroke it through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. Konsa does well there, alert. Sancho. Now it's Watkins. The T-siders haven't made a substitution yet. Ealing Jr. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Torres is the guilty party there, and he's going to have his name taken. Tries to swing it in. And he's made certain that won't get through. McGinn. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's clearly not what he wanted to do. Gets it back. Sancho. Camara! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Shoots! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there were times when they looked like winning it and times when they looked like losing it, so they'll be reasonably happy to end up with what they've got.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Middlesbrough against Southampton. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So the two starting lineups. And we're underway. Decent ball. And he's there to cut it out.
Ambitious to say the least. He seemed to be in a hurry to get that in.
Missed by a fraction.
Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled and now they've got to back it up.
Southampton are newly promoted to the top flight. First season up, what would their target be?
Well, I think staying here. I think that will be their target, certainly the first objective, and they'll want to try and get to 40 points or whatever the safety line will be. Everything else can probably be seen as a bit of a bonus, really.
Battles to win it back. Archer. Looks to slip it through. Can he find a finish now? Clears it out of harm's way. And He's made certain that won't get through. Tries a through ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Wellington tries to get it forward quickly. The Borough and a creditable draw against one of the league's really big boys in their last game. Hoists it high. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a brilliant interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
He's gone for it! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Decent clearance now, can anyone get on the end of it? No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Thrust towards the front line. Now the pass. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Massive leap! He can get that clear. Smith. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Sulemana. Wellington. Wood-Gordon. Forward it goes. Archer. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Great leap! Goal! Bora! And right on half-time, that is telling. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
The Teessiders get themselves in. That is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, look, they were caught by a breakaway goal, but there's no reason as to why they can't work their way back into this. If they can play to their potential second half, I think much could change yet.
Middlesbrough go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. The Borough carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Aimed forward. Passes it through. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Looks like a good ball through. Sulemana! They've scored!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Morris. Wood-Gordon charges in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well positioned to make that interception. The Saints, whose last result owes so much to the astuteness of their manager.
Well, Peter,
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Sulemana, who scored a great individual goal for the opener in his last game. Middlesbrough haven't yet dipped into their subs. Fraser goes long and forward. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Demke pushes to get on the end of it. And out to safety. Tries lifting it over. Away from immediate danger. Aimed in towards the centre. Now here's the through ball. Up for the header! Danger averted for now. Tries a through ball. And the defence can get it clear. Big chance! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Cuts it out. Back to the keeper and tries something new. Brought forward. What does he try from here? A chance! The final whistle. So it's ended in a draw, draft and graft and everything apart from a winning goal that never came. An intriguing contest and a result which at least partly satisfies all. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.